Hi there, this is Ryan Long with the Sue Long Realty Group at Keller Williams Mid-Willamette. I'm coming to you with the Mid-Willamette market update for February of 2024. We're going to take a look at the four-county area locally. That encompasses most of the WVMLS, and then we'll take a quick look at Corvallis, Albany, and Lebanon. All right, we've got our WVMLS stats coming up here. What we're doing is we're comparing from a year ago. So these numbers on the left-hand side are what we were looking at a year ago, and then comparing that to what we're looking at from December to January. So most of these homes that we're looking at here went under contract in December, for example, and closed in January. And so this is really the slowest time of the year that getting into the bulk of the holiday season. We usually do see a pickup in listings here. And so let's take a quick look. So median sales price up a few percent over the last year. Other than that, we see a lot of seasonality. It's real common. Days on market is trending back upwards, and again, that's also a lot of seasonality. We are seeing this list price received. We see that curve that also looks very similar to seasonality. Right now, we're at 98.9%, about 99%, and across the Lynn, Benton, Marion, Polk counties, we're seeing a sold price per square foot of about $266, up 1.5% from a year ago. The great news is that we're seeing a lot of new listings. So if you look at our new listings numbers here, we're up 11.6% over a year ago. December to January listings almost always are way up, so that's not that surprising that we're up 50%. But compared to a year ago, after 2 years basically straight of listings going down, and trends just less and less listings, we are now looking at reversing that trend. Hopefully that will keep going here. Let's take a look at Corvallis. Now, you might see what looks like a very surprising number here, up 22% and up 21% from a year ago. Remember, this is basically last January and last January and last December. Both of them we had some low points. I went back and looked at it, and there was a V. So this chart did a quick dip there, did a quick dip last month, and we're back on track to really, where we've been through most of the year, and that's 550 to 580 range. And so I kind of believe that that's going to continue. The closed sales was negligible, 17 sales, and so it's hard to take too much of these other numbers into with much statistical significance. But again, same story here with new listings. We are seeing a decent number of new listings, and comparing that to January a year ago, we're seeing that up a lot. Now, one last thing, I have been privy to seeing a lot of what's going on in Corvallis the last month and a half. Of course, it's the market I follow closest, and what we're seeing is, even in the last couple weeks here, is 3 to 6 offers, very common in our $400,000-$600,000 price range that I've been working in with several clients. And so lately we have seen multiple offers, usually at least 5, which I believe is going to make this list price received number start going back up above 100%. We'll likely see that jump up to closer to 101, 102% over the next few months from the trends that I'm seeing and what I'm expecting for closed sales in February. Albany, we are 409,000 is the median sales price. Both that is, down considerably from the summer. Well, that was about 420 or so, 425. But, looking at a year ago, up a couple percent. Closed sales, more than twice as many as Corvallis, and quite a few more than January last year. Sold price per square foot is up. New listings in that plus 10% range over last year, and so that's all looking good. Real quick, looking at Lebanon. Lebanon, we are actually pittering around this just under $400,000 mark for the most part. 370 to 350 to 380 is what it's kind of been oscillating back and forth with over the past year, up 8-9% from a year ago. And again, this is very few closed sales, only 16 list price received. Is not as strong as it's been for most of the past year. We're seeing generally a lot closer in the 99 to 100% range. Sold price per square foot is trending back up the past few months, and new listings looking good. So I think we've got positive things going. I think we're back after a few years being off track of seasonal trends. We're back on very seasonal trends here. What we're looking at as far as the market is interest rates are not falling as quick as most people thought. However, there is considerable demand. The demand is picking up the inventory. We're going to be real close to that 100% mark as far as the list price and the purchase price. I think we're going to see that across the valley. We're likely the next few months going to be right around that mark. And Corvallis is probably going to be a little bit above that. We're still seeing a little bit more competition in Corvallis, a little higher prices than most of the rest of the Mid-Valley. That's what I got for you this month. We'll see you in March, and hopefully see you at our 39th anniversary celebration, March 8th, 4 to 7 p.m. at Two Town Cider. See you then.